How you doing today, folks? Now, before we get started, this is not going to be like my normal videos. There's not going to be tons of editing or whatever. I used to record these kind of like long, free-form videos. And to be clear, I'm not going back to that. I very much enjoy my personal style, but I kind of miss doing these, so I'm going to be doing one of these. These are all knives that are sent to me by my buddy Ryan Palmer, or Antic7 on Instagram. I've not opened any of these. I opened the actual package itself because Ryan loves to put his address on like 8 different things in a package, and giving someone's address away is obviously a pretty bad way to do business. So this is going to be the first impressions of these all. So we have a Culture Tech, a new Spyderco, and an old Benchmade, as well as one of my personal knives that I sent over to him to have the anodizing fixed and to have a nice mirror polish onto it. So first off, we're going to talk about the Benchmade. This is the Benchmade Anthem. It is the old school version. They recently did a reimagining of it with a different anode to it, but this is the old one. And first impressions are, this is actually really comfortable. I'm not a huge fan of smaller knives, as you guys know, but wow, that action is fantastic. I've always heard how good the Anthem is, so I really wanted to give it a shot. I actually have had one, but it was a long time ago, and my tastes have changed quite a bit. So I'm not going to go too far into the kind of actual properties of the knife and everything else. I'll do that on an actual video. This is more just me giving my most basic first impressions. Now this is going to be the Spyderco Swayback, which is a Martin Suisse design, and let's see. First impressions are, this is probably the most uncomfortable knife I have ever handled before, and I don't know why it was designed this way. Wow. So these released, they sold out, and then promptly pretty much everyone listed them for sale, sometimes at a profound loss. And I was really kind of curious why, and it makes more sense as soon as I have this in hand. If you like this knife, more power to you, but ergonomically, this is the most uncomfortable thing I've ever carried in my life. Wow, that's bad. We also have my CKF. You guys have already seen this on the channel if you've been watching for a while, but it's a CKF one-off. I forgot what it's called. But very cool knife, all sorts of flame anodization. All of this was completely scratched off. It was absolutely crazy how much damage there was, and man, Ryan matched the actual finish perfectly. And I don't really see any problems. That is incredible. Also, look at that edge. That man can sharpen a knife for days. And last, but almost certainly not least, we have a Culture Tech. And first impressions, not even of the knife. Look at this box. Like, that just reads quality, craftsmanship, people that actually give a damn. Wow. Also, you got a pivot tool right there. So proprietary pivot, but pivot tool right there for you. Standard little kind of bubble wrap. Kind of a biohazard pivot. That is awesome. As you guys know, I'm weird. I like proprietary pivots. Most people hate them. I don't. I take apart my knives anyways, so I like to just buy the tools, but like that is so cool. First flip. That is very smooth. It doesn't flip out with authority, but it flips out really reliably, and you can just feel how smooth that is. There's like no effort to deploy, drops down. This is about a $2,000 knife, so I mean I would expect nothing less. But yeah, that feels really good. I can roll it out, Spidey flick it. Damn, that's a good knife. Whew. This is fun. Ergonomics are, there is a hot spot right here where the carbon fiber kind of meets. This is not quite chamfered properly. Otherwise, can't really feel the clip. No real problems. There is a small one back here where this kind of proprietary piece pops up and it kind of meets right there, but not a big deal at all. Also, I love a knife that has a lanyard hole that looks like it's part of the actual design. Like, you really can't even tell. I mean, it's obviously a lanyard hole, but like, you know, it doesn't impact the design at all. It's just very clearly still there. So that is really cool. I have had a Culture Text before. They were just kind of on loan, and I didn't get to have very much time with it. I have also handled their stuff at a couple different shows over the years, and I was pretty impressed overall. But man, this is really, really good. As far as the other piece, sorry about that. Fun fact: the whole reason why I started recording the whole kind of jump cut videos is because my cat. Well, one, he can open doors, so I will close my door and he will literally wrap his body around the doorknob and spin himself and open it up, and then he likes to attack me. So him spinning the doorknob is really loud. It's very loud on video, and then also him just running in and mauling the fuck out of me because he wants to play. You don't want to hear a grown man scream, especially on a grown-ass ginger. But anyways, as far as the overall knives, I really like everything here except for this. I really don't understand why the scales were not chamfered down. There wasn't any type of rounding done. It's very boxy feeling. I am not a huge fan of Spyderco in general, to be honest. I think when they hit it, this is also why I normally edit, because I have to stammer like an idiot. I think when they get a knife right, they get it really, really right. And when they get it wrong, they get it really, really wrong. And so far, this to me, again, is the most uncomfortable thing I've ever carried. Obviously, I'll put it in the pocket for quite a bit and get a real feel of it. But as far as a first impression, just holding it in hand, that is terrible. Also, if you have smaller fingers, probably not a problem. But for me personally, I really can't get this thing out one-handed. I just cut myself. That's nice. It's an absolute pain in the ass. Disengagement doesn't slide down or anything, but there's no lock stick or anything like that, so that's not bad. Let's just again forgot the name. CKF always makes good stuff. Some people don't like their designs or the fact that they're made in China with Riot or I don't remember which one. I don't personally have that concern. They're always phenomenal quality knives. The biggest surprise to me, honestly, is this Anthem. I'm going to have to buy one of these. Not right now, because I've just bought 4 custom knives and I am fucking broke. But this Anthem, man, that is really good. Also, I'm not a huge fan of the Griptilian, and this is pretty much the same size as the Griptilian, so I could use this for size comparisons and actually have a knife that I like. So that's cool. Probably send this over to EDC Specialties to get this thing. I tried to disengage a frame lock that doesn't exist. Probably send this over to EDC Specialties and get a nice coating on it. I do like coated blades because I use my knives and I am a sweaty bastard, and I have rusted every steel you could think of. Even the rust-proof steels I've gotten spots on. And finally, the Culture Tech, which, again, $2,000 knife. I would expect it to be good, but it's really, really good. Is it the best knife I've ever carried? No. Is it worth $2,000? In my opinion, no. That being said, it is still a phenomenal knife. The action is so buttery smooth, it's ridiculous. Drops shut with no effort. Flicks out with no effort when you don't miss the goddamn thumb or the goddamn flipper tap like I just did. The landing surface on the flipper is really smooth, so it doesn't really do anything to your fingers. There's no hard jimping or anything like that. Overall, this is a fantastic knife. Would I pay $2,000 for it? Absolutely not. But for what it is really goddamn good. It definitely gives a Shigorov or a Shevakov knives a run for their money, because this action is unreal. Also, to be able to kind of flick it out like that and also be able to Spidey flick it and have the detent match both That's fucking hard. That is a really hard thing to achieve, so kudos to them. Now, with all that being said, folks, as always, I love you all. Thank you for watching the video. Thank you for staying tuned till the very end. If you did, again, I love you. If you watched 10 seconds of the video and clicked off, well, you don't know it, but I still love you. So, as always, folks, I love you with all of my heart. My ginger heart, my gigantic ginger heart has affection and love for you. I know, I'm weird. This is also why I edit. I ramble, go on weird-ass tirades, but this is me as a person. Authentic. Also, just 1 second, folks. I love this knife still. If you have not already watched the first impressions, the review will probably be very positive. Also, this is bigger than everything on the table. Giganto knife, love it. But anyways, folks, I love you all. Have a great day, morning, noon, or night, whatever you are doing. Please take care. Have a fantastic one. Take care. Once again, I'm repeating myself. Bye-bye.